America's Grow Row started very simply by my daughter and I having what we called a daddy-daughter project. She was 4 years old at the time, and we wanted to get involved in agriculture, start a garden, and do something together. We saw a 3-line article in the paper, and it very clearly said, if you ever have extra produce, to bring it down to the local food pantry. The need was great, and we responded.
Our mission is to impact as many people as possible through the planting, the harvesting, and the delivery of fresh fruits and vegetables to people in need.
Since we started the program back in 2002, America's Grow Row has donated over 11 million pounds of produce, around 1.5 million pounds per year over the last 5 years alone. Each year, that's over 6 million servings. Well over 1 million people in the state of New Jersey alone don't know where the next meal's coming from. And it's grown so much since the whole COVID pandemic kicked in.
COVID-19 has been a big challenge for us. So, starting out early in the spring, we didn't really know exactly what this year was going to look like.
It touched all areas of our business, but we course corrected, and we've been able to shift from a more volunteer-based organization to a commercial-based organization because we knew the need was great, and we had to ensure that all the food got to those folks who need it the most, and will continue well into the future.
Thankfully, we've been able to engage the volunteers in a little bit more smaller group environment than we have had in the past. So we've had to adjust our programs to accommodate those restrictions.
The volunteers are the foundation of everything that happens here.
Without the volunteers, it would be next to impossible, right? There's a lot of things that we harvest that have to be harvested by hand. The amount of paid labor that it would take to offset the loss of the volunteers would be enormous.
Our volunteers help harvest over 90% of the produce we give away each year, and the timeliness of their support is critical. It's a matter of hours that we have to get food out, and they respond right away. And the end beneficiary are those folks who are faced with food insecurity and in need.
Donors and fundraisers are critical for Grow Row. We have significant amount of expenses that go into accomplishing our mission, which literally goes everything from planting the produce through harvesting it and distributing it to those in need, as well as educational programs.
About 85 to 87% of the money that's raised goes to the program. Without that, we can't survive.
We believe everyone deserves access to fresh food for healthy living. The pandemic and economic crisis are not over. Now more than ever, your donation helps us deliver desperately needed fruits and vegetables to our neighbors in need.